Hi class, this is the third and final help problem from your SLOs, and this one has to do with process costing. And this is a comprehensive problem where there's more than one department, or I should say it's the second or third or not the first department. So you have transferred in as part of the formula. And if you look on page 273, it'll basically give you a form for doing this entire question. Now, to begin with, this little part up here, I'm going to help you go through it. It's a little bit different, but I'll just do it. Conversion costs are added evenly throughout the process. Basically, it says these are transferred in from the shaping department. The work in process has 50% done. It says it's 50% done. This is 100% done. The materials for this department are added at the end, so you put direct materials added when it's done or 100% done. You also then are going to transfer out to finished goods. This is the how many are actually transferred out in this problem. It says, and I'm reading this over here, 2,000 racks will be completed and transferred out, and I'm getting all of my information from my data table, and I'm reading through the scenario. And then finally down here it says how many are in the ending work in process. That would be 1,600 racks. And check my answer. So you'll have different numbers, but it'll look very similar to what I put down here. Now this is the second, actually it cut off the top part of it, but that's fine, we don't really need it. These are the units that are completed and transferred out. We're going to account for a certain number of units. This is the plus the ending work in process. And so the total number of physical units accounts for, and now again we'll go back over here. This is 2,000 and the ending is 1,600. Whoops. 1,600. We're accounting physically for 3,600. Now we'll convert those to equivalent units. Obviously, if they're completed and transferred out, they're 100% equivalent, so I'll just go ahead and put that all the way across. The ending work in process, for transferred in, it's always 100% because those are the ones that are completely done. Now, direct materials will differ. It can be 100% if it's added at the beginning, or it can be 0 if it's added at the end, or there's sometimes it gives a percentage. But I think on this problem it says that the material is added at the end of the process. So it'll be 0, and then we're going to take the conversion cost is 50% complete, so 50% times 1,600 is 800. Bring down the total for equivalent units, which is step 2 of the production report, 3,600, 2,000, and 2,800. Check the answer. Okay, so we have all of this information for the first few steps. I'll just begin this. We're going to have a beginning work in process. We're going to add the costs that are added during March. So the costs that are added during March. This will give us our total costs to account for. And then we're going to divide this by the total number of equivalent units that we calculated in step 2 of the production report. And so to fill this area in right here, just go over here, take a look and see what are the amounts transferred in. It says is 14,000. Okay, there's 0 for the direct materials, okay, because it was added at the end. And the conversion costs, let's see, over here it says the beginning balance work in process. So when he transferred in was 20,400. Whoops, made a mistake there. 20,400. And 14,000 for conversion. Okay, so you can finish the table, then go on and do the allocation for the different costs, both for the completed and transferred out and the ending work in process. And then, of course, there's some journal entries that are basic. You can find those in the textbook. So again, last problem, good luck, and we'll be getting close to Easter break.